Then Pat Robertson was also commenting about transgender. And first of all, he makes it abundantly clear he doesn't even know what transgender is. Then he makes some really off-color comments and then says, what the hell? I'll just compare transgender to being a horse. That's the comparison I'll make. Check this out.
They don't care about the reading and writing. They're into gender politics. I may be an old fuddy-duddy. What is transgender?
Well, they're still boys, but they dress like girls, or they're still girls, but they dress like boys. They still have all the boy parts and all the girl parts, which I think makes it very uncomfortable for those who are actually, girls and boys.
I am not opposed to somebody who feels that they're a boy trapped in a girl's body and they want a sex change operation. I think that happens, and I see nothing wrong with it. But this whole business about transgenders, you say they got boy parts, but they want to go to the girl's restroom. I mean, that's absurd.
Now, some of them...
but it's insane. I just cannot believe that the normal people in America, the people who want to just live their lives, can't be allowed to do it without having this stuff imposed on them constantly. Whew. Now, we talk about transgender. I have a former stallion who is now a gelding, because stallions get very aggressive, but he wasn't trying to be a girl. We just made him into a less aggressive male. And I want you to see him. He's big and beautiful.
So let's go through this a piece at a time, Lewis. First of all, when he talks about how people just want to live their lives without others imposing stuff on them, isn't that exactly what people like Pat Robertson and the religious rightists are doing to LGBT people who just want to live their lives in peace without legislation designed to discriminate against them, without people like Pat Robertson raising money on the backs of being mean to them and denying them basic rights? So often, the religious rightists who make these anti-whatever arguments, anti-choice, anti-gay, anything other than what's completely considered the kind of normative status quo, they're actually projecting what they claim is being done to them. It's what they're doing to others.
It's what they've been doing for thousands of years. I mean, let's talk about proselytizing, and that's still going on. I mean, I cannot think of a bigger imposition.
Yeah. And then again, when he compares being transgender, and that makes him think of a stallion who was gelded, I don't know how a gelding is really representative at all of anything going on in the LGBT community.
I think someone needs to just bring a bunch of very acute descriptions to Pat Robertson on all of these things that he's confused about.